Hi everyone, I'm Trace. It is the weekend and I am bringing you a little pick a card for your weekend. I'm just going to shuffle my last year's tarot while we chat. I am going to bring you a pile one, which is about going out and using your energy to say yes and go do plans out of your home. Pile two is about staying at home and rest in solitude and chilling. So if you want to go out this weekend and say yes to everything, you're choosing pile one. And if you want to stay home and chill and just be in solitude and see what the cocooning does for you, you choose pile two. So pile one, going out and seeing what happens but when you say yes. Let's see what happens when you say yes, pile one. And we are going to take those two. And pile two, when you want to stay home and cocoon and just heal and say no and rest and just be in solitude. Let's see what pile two's cards are. 1, 2. And then I'm going to do some oracle cards as well. Pile one, saying yes and going out. Saying yes and socializing. Let's take that one. And pile two, sitting at home unfolding and being in solitude. I'm going to take that one. Okay. And then the third card, pile one, who's going out and having magic and saying yes to everyone. And pile two is staying home and choosing solitude. Let's take that one. Okay. This is going to be fun. So pile one, let's see what you have. Let's just clean the deck a bit. All right, we've got your first card. A smile is always a bit of a turning on a light. So if you have said yes and you want to go out there and you want to explore what's happening out there in the world and you just feel like being a social butterfly, smiling does help. It always puts a little light on inside of you and your eyes light up and you look excited, and it actually even makes your hormones feel a little bit more what's the word? Yes, like a butterfly. You feel like that little tummy feeling inside of you, and when you put that little light in your eyes, your light shines so bright inside of you. And you've got, this one is release others' expectations. Isn't that amazing? If you focus on what others expect of you, you'll continue to act on and attract more what you desire for you. So what this is saying to you is that when you go out there today, when you're socializing, when you go out there this weekend, and the magic that you're wanting to happen, it must be your expectations, not what somebody else wants you to have your desire of, not what they want you to have an enjoyment of. But when you can shift the inner thoughts of what you intended to create and attract your life, you will no longer have to give mental energy to others that want for you. Now, that is such a beautiful card for you going out. So, when you're going out there and perhaps you might have a partner that says, you know what, I don't like what you're wearing. Well, if you want to wear what you want to wear, you are a human being that is in charge of your own life. Wear what you want to wear. Secondly, your attitude. If you are excited about running in a field and going and lying in the flowers and just being out in the sunshine, and the other person you're with or your friends that you're with say, oh no, you can't do that, and they don't want you to break rules, well, you know what the answer to that is as well. And then there's also, if you're wanting to just be outside and just have the aligning with energy out there and people out there and everybody's vibes out there, and your partner or your friends don't want to do that, go on your own. Don't worry about their expectations. Go out on your own. Go and have fun on your own, or find somebody that wants to do that with you. So let's see what your tarot cards are. Yes, there you go. You've got the Two of Wands, and Two of Wands is in tarot is always saying to you there's a bigger picture. Look at the world in that window. This person sitting in a huge window in a chateau, looking out and knowing that there is so much out there. And one's is about your passion. It's about loading. This is a loading card. You're loading what you want to do. There's so much for you to do out there. And this card, the second card, is saying, well, you know what? Plant those seeds, because perhaps you haven't had a group of friends that you could go out with. Perhaps your aim is to say yes and adventure more and be a little bit more out there and live life a bit more. Plant the seeds today. Start finding people that are aligning with your energy, that don't expect anything from you, and send you into this new growth spurt in your life. So those of you who are wanting to go out there, perhaps maybe plant that seed by going out there today to see if you can find some friends. You never know what you can find out there. Or join groups that are out there and exploring and walking and enjoying the beach, or if you're in a town with a forest, Perhaps this is what it's saying here too, is that if you're wanting to do this, if your aim is to get out there and shine your light and be not on your own and not be that isolated person who wants to explore, who wants to just say yes and find the magic out there and be the social butterfly, because this is where adventures are waiting. This is an adventurous card. Plant those seeds today. Let's see what the bottom of the deck for you is. Yes, you know what? It's not that scary. You have to take that plunge. The moon card is the major arcana, saying to you that it might feel very scary to you. You might have all of this ambition to get out there, but you're so afraid of safety, perhaps. You're so afraid that you could be too old, perhaps. You know, we are on this journey on our own. There's nobody can influence us any other way. We need to know that we can influence ourselves. This is what we need to be doing. We need to be taking the plunge into the unknown. And you know deep down inside that you could be wasting your life sitting inside doing what? Watching TV and, you know, sitting on the couch. This planting the seed, that's not how you can plant a seed. Planting seeds is getting out there, being sociable with people, being social, and perhaps investing in yourself a little bit better, because look what can flourish from that. And I know, as I said, it might be a little bit scary. This moon card, you know, it can take you down a rabbit hole when you think of what you have to put up with out there, what you have to, perhaps rejection out there. You might have people that don't accept the way that you are. But think about it. You've come here to be an independent soul, to have the best time of your life. Don't waste it anymore. Go out there and find your journey. Don't be afraid of the dark. Everything does look very, very scary in the dark. Don't be afraid of that, because this moon card is saying to you, just get out there. And, you know, deep down inside, you know that this is what you need to be doing. So use this time, use this weekend, use the time to plant your seeds. And, you know, when you're uncertain about things, the best way to do is to take that first step. Here's the first step. You know, there's so much magic out there that you can experience. So get out there and enjoy it. If your heart is saying to you, I want to get out there, just stop with that one little smile, and then those hormones will just move out of your comfort zone and get yourself out there. Very interesting cards, pile one. I hope that encourages you to just enjoy life a bit more and get out there. Pile number two, which was staying home and chilling. There's nothing wrong with that, as we said earlier on. You want to be a cozy cocoon and you want to stay out there and just chill. Let's see what your first card is. And you've got, and then I also wish for you that your heart is always louder than your head. Oh, look at that. Now, if you want to sit at home and that's what your heart wants to do, and your head is saying to you, no, I need to get out. I need to go and get things done. I need to do stuff. What does your heart want to do? As I said in pile one, you are in charge of your life. Nobody is in charge of you. You are an independent soul that came here to live life how you want to live it. And this weekend, you need to cocoon and you need to unfold in solitude. That is what you need to do, because that inner wisdom is telling you to embrace the stillness so you can gather up yourself again to maybe adventure one day again. But this weekend, wish yourself through your heart. Listen to your heart, not let your thoughts override you. And then your second card is let go of the need to have more. Right, let's see what that says. When you stop needing more of everything, more of what you desire seems to arrive in your life. Since you detach from the need for it, you find it easier to pass it along to others, because you realize how little you need in order to satisfy the peace. This is just fitting in so perfectly for you, pile two. So we need to detach from perhaps pushing yourself to go out, pushing yourself to do anything. Perhaps you are going out a lot. Perhaps you are socializing so much that you don't actually have that balance of solitude, that cozy home feeling. And this is saying to you that perhaps when you arrive at this place in your life and you detach from the need to always be out there and always maybe get recognition, perhaps your friends and the life out there makes you feel different to being alone. Don't be afraid of being alone for a little bit, because there you will realize different things. And peace is the biggest thing that you will realize being on your own at home. Let's see what your tarot cards say. You've got the King of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Now, let me tell you something. This Eight of Swords is exactly what's coming here. Let go of the need to have more. Now, what could that mean for you? Let go of the need to have more. It could be money. It could be recognition. It could be love. It could be attachments. It could be codependencies. So what this Eight of Swords is saying to you is that your thoughts about all of that gets you in quite a bad place in life. It makes you feel trapped. You feel like everybody is moaning at you. You feel like the whole world is coming at you. And in that space, you do not feel free. There is no peace. There's no peace. And what is he doing? What is the King of Cups doing? He is ignoring all those pulls to go out. So he is listening to his heart. This is what this is saying here. Listen to your heart, because in that heart space, you will regain and find out what is trapping you. You know, if you're out there and you are materialistically looking for more money, or as I said, like friends around you that give you something that you can't give yourself, when you are alone in solitude, all of that outside of you means nothing. You connect with something that the solitude and the coziness and the being alone, that wisdom that you get with that stillness, I can't explain to you how that changes a person, that stillness inside of you, because you disconnect from the noise of the outside world. And every single one of us need that. So if you've chosen this path today and you need a time at home, and you need a time just to find that wisdom and find that peace and find that grounding, this is home grounding that you're doing. It's versus the energy of outside world. Perhaps you can find out what is keeping you trapped. Perhaps it's a person. Perhaps that chilling at home can actually sort of realign you and recalibrate your thoughts, because you can't get to this space if you've got the noise of the world, of the outside, chasing you to find more. So pile 2, this is a very, very nice message for you. And this 8 of Swords, you don't want to be in this space where your head is just ruling your heart all the time, where everything is this is an anxiety card, that it's like a next step into rock bottom, because here you've got all these aspects of these crows saying to you, be more, do more, you need to be this, you need to be that. It's almost like somebody is steering your rudder of your ship. You don't want that. The bottom of the deck is the Moon card, and the Moon card is about that fear. The Moon card is all about fear. It's all about that. See this water that takes you down into the doldrums, and obviously it's going to be at the bottom of the deck for pile 1 and pile 2, and it means something totally different for pile 2, because the Moon card is the fear card in the Major Arcana, and it's right at the end of the Fool's journey, where he's gone on a journey and he's now facing things that are scary for him. But this is an illusion card. You know the truth. You know that if you take time out and you stay in your safe place, you can reach levels of consciousness inside of you that you can surrender. You can surrender all this letting go of what you need to let go of, and this trapped feeling inside of you. So the Moon asks you to go within, okay? And it asks you to listen to yourself, the whispers of your own intuition. And that's what you do here with the King of Cups. This king is just an energy of the masculine king, but it is a very feminine energy. So it's got that duality of when you allow yourself just to embrace who you are and push yourself towards the light. Push yourself to the light inside of you. And when you spark that inside of you, you resurrect something, and the fears will fall away. This trappedness will fall away. The fear of being alone will fall away. So breathe past those insecurities and let that magic of being at home feel your home. And make peace with being the struggles that you got on inside of you. Make peace with being alone and being at home, because we have come into this world to be with others, but being alone is the most important thing, to be comfortable with who you are and to be in that space where you don't need others. You don't need others' recognition or anything that you're cantering after here in this card. Detaching is a very, very healthy thing to do. It's almost like you have a reset. And then next weekend, if you want to go have a party with your friends and socialize again, you can do that. But everybody needs this time to go back into their heart space, to understand what the fears are. Are they actually binding you? Are you actually trapped? Or is it something that you need to let go of, that you think you need more of, and you actually don't? And you have huge realizations in that space. So pile 2, enjoy your chilling, and then just be at peace, because that's what you are aiming for. You're aiming to be at peace with yourself and with the world. So take care, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend.